There's nobody there watching you.
But there are times when you will make mistakes probably every single day. And there are, like you made a mistake on the quarter note triplet that you were going to do in one, where you have to just very quickly go, do I want to address that or just move on? Yeah, and they wouldn't care. They wouldn't even notice it at that level. So you wanted us to know that you noticed it. Yeah, so, but, so just think about mistakes that will happen that you can just sort of let go. Yeah. Okay. All right, Deanna, and then call on you today. Yes. Okay. Ready, go, and. Okay, try one more time. Watch where M says B. Ready, go. Ready, go, now. Okay, good job. So now we're going to divide into two parts. So Aubrey, Emma, and Colin this way. We're going to do group 1 over here, group 2 over here. Group 1, raise your hand. Good job. Group 2, raise your hand. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to clap that. Group 1 is going to do the first part, and group 2 is going to do the second part. So group 1 will be group 2. Ready, go, group 1. Raise your hand and tell me if you recognize this from maybe 2 days ago. Do you recognize this? Good. What were we doing when we were doing this? Singing about tigers. Good job. Okay, so now we're going to do that again, and group 1 and group 2, and we're going to see who can clap more like a tiger. Okay, group 1. Ready, go, now. Group 2. That time group 1. Come on, group 2. I know you can do better. Okay, let's try one more time. Group 1, ready, go, now. Good job. Okay, now we are going to sing a little bit. Let's open up towards page 7. You all there? Okay, we're going to go on measure 13, and we're just going to sing. Scott, will you play with us? Perfect. Okay, here we go. 1, 2. Do that again, and we are going to, just like we clapped it, we're going to sing it just like a tiger. So we have really, really hard T's. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. Let's see if we can emulate that. Okay, one more time. 1, 2. Tiger, tiger, burning bright. In the fall, the summer night. Water, water, and now we are going to go on, and you see how part 1, what we just sang was part 1, and then going on is part 2. We're going to do that. So part 1, raise your hand. Good. Part 2, raise your hand. There we go. Okay, so we're going to do that again, and go all the way through to the end of page 8. Okay, so we play this just a melody again. Okay. 1, 2. Good job. So that last one is for 8 beats, which you guys did very well. Okay, now we are going to try it again with the accompaniment. And when it is your turn to sing, I want you to stand up. And then when it's not, I want you to sit down. So, group 1. Up. Good job. And here we go. 1, 2.
Tired, tired, running by, before the stop at night.
Thank you. Okay, so we are just going to, everyone look at measure 28. That one, the measure, or the timing's a little bit different. So it's in a 2, so it's go trip, ball, left. So before, starting at 27, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, we're all gonna do that, and 1, 2. Good job. Okay.
That's good. Let's, great thing.
I know I said good job, like, for everything. So.
I know, I think it is as I was thinking about it, like my colleagues in Arizona who are from the East Coast, they don't say good job. Because they're just not so, we're just nicey nice. Yeah. So, yeah, you notice it now, don't you? It's crazy.
And I just couldn't think of something to sub it for. I was like, I don't know what else to say besides good job.
Well, and it just feels sort of odd when you're soprano, sing it. Now altos. I even want to go, okay, good. Yeah, it's really hard not to. You just kind of have to break the habit of thinking that you have to kind of ask for their approval in that way. Yeah. I wonder, are you doing right hand circle cutoffs for everything?
I remember myself like doing it, and I was like, oh, I guess I'm gonna do that like within each measure.
Yeah,
So
well,
I'm gonna stop it.
and I think, if I'm doing tiger, tiger, burning bright, this little loop for a second gets me out of that kind of snappy, dry beat.
Okay.
So I think it's a good place to have a left hand cutoff, even if it's just tiny. I was watching Dr. Baldwin at the symphony concert on Sunday, his cutoffs. Sometimes they're just this. Yeah. Or what did I see him do? He was doing something like this. I told myself to remember because it was so cool. It was like the way that they were playing and they was going like this. Yeah. Anyway, so I would encourage you to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1 and 2. Bum, ba dum, ba da da dum. Or even if I was just going to do right hand, tiger, tiger, burning bright. Yeah, I just have a dead beat on beat 2, and then they know that it stops. The dead beat is very effective for singers. Yeah, can you try that? Just a dead beat on beat 2. So, I'll show you. So, yeah, it's one of those things you have to try. So it is, tiger, tiger, burning bright. You hear that? Bum, stop. Yeah, and then they know tone stops. Yeah, I would encourage you not to use dead beats all the time because this is what will happen to your singers. So we have tiger, tiger, burning bright in the pond. And then they stand there and kind of hold their breath. But for little spots like that, the dead beat can be very helpful. But I think it's a good spot to just add a left hand real quick. Can you maybe just try a left hand just to swipe away on beat 3 for us? So 1, 2, or just it'll look like an entrance, but it will be a cutoff. So tiger, tiger, bonum bong, just a little smack it. Okay, just a little smack it this way. Yeah. So and you'll want to get your hand up. So tiger, here comes my left hand. Yeah. That's it. Yeah, it's one of those things you have to practice, yeah. Good for you. And this is where you have to sit down at your table and practice, what was that, the triplet. Sure. Oh yeah. What der hand der sees the 1, 2. Last night I have measures. There's a 5/4 measure, and then I have to go back into 4/4. But it's a crazy like 2 + 3 + 3 + 3 2 4. So and for some reason I could not get my hand to go back over to the left. I'd be like 1 2 3 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. I was like, I could not, it just wouldn't do it, so I just had to go back over and over again. So, good. Other comments for Deanna? Colin?
Your gesture was really crisp. I liked it a lot. But when you went before, your beat 2 was actually beat 3. And then
Yeah.
beat 3 was actually beat 3.
And that's where we were talking about that it was just a brain thing. You're like, where's 2? Yeah, so this is a good time for you to count out loud for yourself. They don't know it's for you. And that little bit of triple it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I have no idea, it's not for them. Yeah. But it will actually, it's like, hey, 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, works very well. Yes.
I love how you like move really fast, like you just put that energy on you and like all the focus is just like back into you.
Yeah, you have no idea how, if you walked up in front of, and these could be kindergartners, and you go, they would do it. That rhythm is too a little complicated for kindergartners, but you wouldn't even barely have to say, now I want you to clap it. You'd just be like, echo, ba-da, and they would just do it. It's just, they're kind of programmed that way to do it. Anything else? All right, Colin.
You don't stop the video.